Hi, friends and fans. This is Heather McLaughlin, and I wanted to describe today to you, to viewers, that I believe, and many more probably are like me, even though, I have a mental illness, but I know to me it's PTSD and it's hormones and a memory disorder. I have had like 10 concussions in my whole life. And, I don't know what it is with doctors that throw around schizophrenia like it's hotcakes. Yeah, and I've got a couple people agreeing with me on that, and I just wanted to see if there were people out there, that have mental illness, but couldn't it be PTSD from trauma? And the brain gets so confused so easily, and you can never abandon your personality. I believe that genetic traits are not mental illness. So it's as if the drug makers at different corporations, it's as if they just want to make some money, because there's a lot of healing stuff, and I'm sure many people are agreeing with me right now that it is as if they're throwing schizophrenia around like hotcakes, and when they're not searching for the deeper problem, because it can be very detailed, not just seeing things. Okay, say you saw something. Well, there should be an amount of care that comes from dealing with the people that are hallucinating, but you don't call someone schizophrenia just because they are having symptoms of mental illness. But I'm searching for something more deep. Something more deep is probably going on with the person, yet the reaction is, like hallucinations, audio hallucinations, or visual hallucinations. But that's one problem at a time. You cannot sum up the category of problem for a patient unless you have a really good rapport where you're able to talk to your physician with no problem. But however, they sometimes travel about in teams, whereas the patient is numbered out and is scared, first of all, to explain something so deep. But they're passing out schizophrenia like it's hotcakes, and they're not getting the detailed descriptions correct. And I just wanted to share that with people that mental illness is no joke. There are always symptoms for mental illness, but don't try to narrow it down to bipolar at the least. Like bipolar 1 or bipolar 2, or mixed feelings, mixed emotions, getting moody all the time. Especially, whereas when I was a patient at a particular hospital, at first I was a little scared, and then I got used to my room and whatever. But I was scared out of my mind for being there because I didn't know what the next step was going to be. Well, they put me on a medication that gave me another diagnosis called atypical benign positional vertigo. And I was also forced to strike a compromise with one of the doctors, saying, we want you to take this instead, of the medication called Risperdal, which was giving me edema severe on my feet. It was making me have severe panic attacks. And I felt like my motor skills couldn't do anything. I was so scared. And I told the nurse, I'm tremoring, I'm having a panic attack, I'm having a mismatch episode in my brain. And actually, I think it goes deeper than that. Neurologists, they're different than psychiatry. And it has been a really long road for me in psychiatry because I have been tried on several different medications that give me a similar reaction, whereas I can't handle antipsychotics. And that's how it is for me. So if I go in for insomnia and stuff and I'm being a little delusional, it's because my English skills are being muted. And there is such a thing called mutism. I want you to go look it up. MUTISM. And I wrote a book identifying with more problems that are in psychiatry right now, but it's 121 pages, called Psychiatric Realities. And in Psychiatric Realities, the embed for the competent. You can't just keep on labeling schizophrenia to people when they don't have it. And I disagree so strongly with the psychotherapist group, whereas in the master therapist was telling me that I was hearing voices, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I have never heard voices in my life. The only thing I ever had was if I stayed up too late, then yes, I had a hallucination. But you can't pinpoint a person like that. Give it a broad range of breathing and healing for the person. Listen to them every day. Feed them good nutrition. And so they're not walking away, feeling like shit because of some medicine that's making you feel like shit. Thank you.